Look at this. These people mail me Scott's lawn care products. What are they saying? We are burning those vacation pounds away. Last one, 10. We just burned off 1/4 of a homeschool mom drink. Oh yeah, and that cherry pie I had for breakfast, like half a bite. This is for the largest scoops of ice cream on the island.
I didn't eat anything this morning, which I think was a big mistake. And it's hard because we haven't worked out in a couple weeks.
Vacation makes you fat.
Even if it's just mentally, makes you not remember how to do these things.
We are in a bit of a fight now. I was thinking about what to vlog about today. Well, what should we talk about? The house across the street, the half marathon coming up, and everything inside me is not wanting to talk about us. But in my head, us is the most important thing. It's like occupying 95% of my mental space. But for some reason, when I think about the show to put on for you guys, I want to put on the things that I think you'll find interesting. The only thing keeping me from talking about everything else right now is the fact that avoiding the reality of the situation has done nothing but hurt me in the past. So I'm actually not doing this just for you guys, but I have this sneaking suspicion that the more real we are, the better product we give to you guys anyways. And I also believe that once we stop addressing these things that are the most important to us, which right now is this fight, we actually lose the whole value we have to give, which is really not what I'd like to give right now. Right now I'd like to give a capable presentation of how to live life. That's what I'd like to give. Instead, what we have to offer is an incapable struggle of the reality of where we're at. But the second we start faking it, I think we become just like every other show that's faking it out there, showing you a fake way to live something that's not real, that once you get, you're gonna be disappointed in anyways.
Last night, I didn't do something affectionate-wise with Ben that he has grown, and we both have grown accustomed to doing, kind of just how you have like your affectionate rituals in your marriage, and it caused him disappointment. How I feel like he deals with disappointment is he pulls away from me, and that has got to be one of the most painful things that I ever feel, which is hard for me to admit because saying it out loud makes me feel like, well, that's not that big a deal. I should be a big girl and not let that affect me as much as it does. It used to be a lot worse. I used to not even really be able to function in my life until I felt like he was okay with me or like not disappointed with me anymore. And so what I'm learning how to do is to let him be disappointed, and therefore I have to be relatively okay with feeling this pain, because I like translate you're disappointing me to I am not good anymore or something. It's like this,
or that you shouldn't have done what you did, which actually maybe you should have done what you did, and maybe I just needed to grow up. But I'm learning to be okay with my disappointment too, and then also trying to figure out how to communicate that constructively and still take the actions of love towards Cami, because it gets all confusing.
My tendency is to do whatever I can do to please Ben and make him not disappointed with me. So,
which I don't even like.
Yeah, so even the fact that I didn't do something that we normally do. I knew it was going to disappoint him, but like I was okay enough with myself that I could do that, which is a big deal for me.
We still see, even though it sucks today and we're in a fight, we still see progress. We don't see progress in our marriage as not fighting, or a healthy marriage as one that doesn't fight. We see it as one that continues to have improvement.
Which means we're continually learning and growing, and we can see that we're relating with each other in a healthier way. It's not the healthiest way or whatever, but it's healthier.
I don't even think it's our responsibility to grow. I don't think we can just grow. Like, you can't just make a plant grow.
Yeah.
But when you have sunlight and water and stuff, good soil, it grows. It's normal.
We've tried our best, the best way we know how, to let that sunlight into our hearts. We look for ways to do that.
But we don't feel really close right now. And marriage is like that for us. We have days we feel close. We have days we feel crazy romantic. And then we have other days where she's like, I love you. And I'm like, I'm married to you.
And I'm like, ouch.
It's all I can think of to say, because I don't feel affection. You know, I don't think we can control our feelings, but we can't control our actions. So today we're gonna vlog like normal-ish, whatever that means, but this is going on and this is important, and I don't know what else there is to say about it. We share it for you guys who are out there that are in fights or in marriage or considering marriage, and you're wondering what it might be like. And also we share it for ourselves, because the second we stop and we go the easier route, which is to say, hey, let's talk about
the new house.
The new house today.
We're gonna run a half marathon.
So fun. That's the easy stuff, actually.
It is time for Shabbat cleanup. Dove, you're gonna do the kitchen. Eden, you're gonna do the dining room. Seven, you're gonna do living room and the kids' bathroom. Memory, you're gonna do the entryway. Filia, you're gonna do
We are next door here to our house, and I finally figured out how to get in. So I want to show you guys real quick some of the progress that's being made. First of all, look at all that construction gear. That just means that like stuff is happening. You might not remember what this looks like, it doesn't matter, but there is a big shelf wall thing there that got taken out. And basically this room's ready for paint. I mean, we're gonna need to do some new windows and stuff. This is the kitchen. We ripped out all the cabinets and everything. And like the stairway is still a disaster. You can't really like step on one of these or something. Just peeling paint. We're gonna have to repair the ceiling. But it's moving. Tammy is getting money ready for the pizza guy because Shabbat is starting and we got some folks here. Hello. Okay, we're coming outside even though it's freezing out here. End of a long week. I don't know how long it was. We spent a lot of time in Florida. That was awesome. Did a big drive, came back to a lot of tasks. Our marriage, which evidently because we're fighting, is incomplete. And a house that is a giant war construction zone. So it's safe to say most of our life is incomplete. The decision to rest though, not because we feel like we've earned it, but it's the ability to look at our lives in its incompleteness and say, it is finished and the work that we've done is actually good enough, not because of what we've done or not done. We believe that our identity comes from God and His work that He did through Jesus, so then we get to take credit for that, so we get to actually rest with incomplete work is the craziest thing. And just saying it isn't enough, so we put it into practice by not working for a week, we just rest.
not for a week, for a day, you mean?
Yeah, I'm tired. Well, I don't know what I said. This weekend we have a big half marathon, which is actually gonna be really hard. But the hardest part I'm not worried about is physical for me. It's actually as a dad making the best decisions for our family out there under all sorts of different pressures. It's our first run of that length with Filia, who's only 6. And that's it. Shabbat shalom.